living right in the middle of an information age. As never before, we're anxious to find out what we're doing, why we're doing it, how we're doing it. It's endless. You can see that there's now a growing need to find out how we're spending our resources. Digital receipts are already out there in the market. They are accessible, but there's two fundamental problems. Number one, they're software-based. That means that you have to deal with all the problems inherent in software-based solutions. You have bugs, you have fixes, you have updates. You have to tailor them to all the different payment terminals out there. That problem is not going to go away. The other problem with the digital receipts out there right now is the fact that they're not really accessible for our needs. You can look at a very broad-based receipt, but that's all you can do. Acquire, it's a different technology. It's clearly a better technology, and it gives you real-time information about how you're spending your money. Acquire system is fantastic. It's small, it's easily installable, even I can install it for that matter. It's essentially a dongle that piggybacks onto your existing terminal. It's no problems whatsoever, and it gives you all the solutions that you're looking for.
I'm the patent attorney supporting the work associated with Acquire to ensure that the product that Acquire is developing and eventually will produce in large numbers is protected by patent rights. I've previously helped companies like Skype, which have developed into multi-billion businesses and have had enormous success throughout the world, and we see exactly the same potential for Acquire. What is really fantastic with the Acquire idea is to piggyback on an existing system. In other words, a form of retrofit, very inexpensively done, very easily done. This has enormous advantages of avoiding interacting or changing an existing software platform that a user of the Acquire system may already have. This means that the cost threshold for introducing Acquire technology is very, very low. It doesn't require reworking of existing software platforms, but merely piggybacks on the back, giving extra functionality, which enhances the possibilities of the original platform, but without incurring any cost in modifying the original platform. This is a fundamentally, economically very valuable point and differentiates Acquire's approach from earlier actors who've been trying to look at electronic receipts. It's a very key point and gives the Acquire product a tremendous advantage.
Every time you buy something and you want to have it insured, you always have to hold on to your receipt. The insurance company is very, very interested in this little piece of paper, this difficult to read and understand and to remember piece of paper. That's no longer a problem with the Acquire solution. It's there, it's stored, it's immediately accessible. It will make your life much, much easier. This is a common receipt. Everybody's used to these things. Go to the checkout, get your money back, throw it in your pocket. Maybe you'll come home and you'll take a look at it, but it really is Greek when you get right down to it. And nobody really has the time to figure out, okay, last week I spent, let me just accumulate all these different receipts and let me look at each one of them and try to figure out how much money I truly spent on coffee. That's no longer a problem with the Acquire system. Acquire will give you immediate, real-time access, and you'll be able to see exactly how much did you spend on coffee, how much did you spend on milk. It's all there. Everybody's very, very familiar with this common everyday receipt. This is in paper form. You can have this in digital form as well. The problem, of course, is that you've got to look at it very, very carefully, and you cannot separate out the very important bits of information that you truly care about. You don't necessarily care about the store or the address of the store. You want to see how much did you spend on milk that day? How much did you spend on eggs last week? With the Acquire system, you'll be able to do that. No more need for this. There's different ways that people are getting their information, but the most common tends to be through their net banks. You can think of Money Manager, for example, through Lloyds Bank. Other banks, of course, are desperately aware of this, and they're spending loads of resources in order to upgrade it, make it better, and make it more accessible. But still, they tend to fall short. They don't give you the details that you're really after. Acquire can. Once Acquire solution is implemented into the NetBank, you'll, for example, be able to set up automated budgets so that you'll know exactly how much money to put away for daily needs such as milk or food or gas or whatever. And then you'll be able to track it in a real-time way and see how you've eaten into that budget. It's a very smart solution. We all know that there's other solutions out there when it comes to accessing information about how well your sales promotions are going. But with the Acquire solution, it's already there in real time. And it's, as we all know, it's a very inexpensive solution. It's just part of the overall package. Acquire is very interested in moving into the UK and the United States in the very, very near future. If you could see how the advantages of the Acquire system would help you get ahead, contact us.